And I'm not entirely sure if you can hear it or not, but my smoke alarm has been beeping for I don't know how long now. But hopefully it's fine for the time being. We might find out. Anyway, getting back into Gintama, what actually matters now. And that would be who would win in the Battle of Dojos? Who would win in the Battle of... Well, it's not really love, is it? If it was, it's incredibly warped. So, yeah. And despite this whole thing being about Ozue and Eye Patch Samurai, there hasn't been anything about them. I wonder if it's just waiting for its time to shine. This episode or some other. One way to find out, though. We have a few of the other characters that have yet to be really shown off. And what has Kagura been doing since taking that incriminating photo? And should she really be... Yeah, she should be pleased about taking out both of them, both friend and foe. I use the term friend very loosely, though, by the way. And I'm not entirely sure if I want to see more of the love-struck masochist ninja. I really do enjoy her character and the some of the storylines that they pull out, but it just comes off a bit strong, And since he's so willing to throw them aside, are we going to get any of the other members strike back because of it? You doubt my skills? Laying it on a bit thick. It really destroyed the image that he built up with his actions just a few minutes ago. Get down, Mr. President. Are we going to ignore the fact that he actually injured just step away a little bit. It'll be fine. You might need to go to the hospital. Kirei desu. Might be better if it was later in the day. It would shine a bit more. Ooh. Trying to stay inconspicuous while you have a sparkling light coming from your face. Do your part to stop forest fires. Why do you always have bathroom issues? It's not that bad. If you stop shouting, you just go to a different stall. I I don't get that reference, but yes. That would be quite low unless they're just not replenishing the stock. I don't know why, but for some reason, instead of toilet paper, I thought it was going to be Elizabeth. Will they be so kind as. Oh, crap. This is not the first time it has happened to these guys. Yeah, 3 episodes taking a dump. Yep, that would be as to be expected. He's been having his own battle. Um, who's going to be in the grandpa? Okay. I just caught the end of that sentence. So who's in the end stall then? Can you be quiet? Some of us are trying to do our business. We're doing a lot of references in this one. Please don't attack someone while they're the on the toilet. Okay. Is he going to change his attitude when he realizes old man? Especially when you're having to carry that big ornate dish. Yeah, but you're losing quite a lot of blood. You end up gonna have like fighting a tree, thinking it's the enemy. Ah, hostile tree. Well, that's one way to get him fired up. That's quite the long pixel. Waiting for some toilet paper. Very nice, but oh great, we've got 4 of the remaining people indisposed. His eyes really pop with all of that colour. I really hope Gintoki doesn't sacrifice one of his jackets. Make up your mind. I can feel like the girls in the background are going to be really important to the story, the way they're designed. Yeah, she doesn't really listen to anyone else. How is she going to act after being told this indirectly told this information? Looks like he needs to train some more. Yeah, but you've got to leave the stool first. Who's gonna win this battle? Even with his stomach issues from the egg earlier, did he not think to go and gather some extra paper, considering he knows that there's not really restocked all too often? No matter how hard you train, spend all of your waking hours becoming the ultimate swordsman, well, you've got to wipe your ass at some point. And this is where they form a long, long friendship. Please don't end up coming out of the toilets without your socks. I actually am curious if they come to some magnificent plan here which will help us all in our daily lives. What are they all reaching for? Well, three of them reaching for? They're not actually in trouble here. It's all a devious trap. Kami. The true four horsemen of the apocalypse. Well, I don't want to say it. Can be used. Um, but yeah, I don't want to say it, but you do have the fabric that you're tying the dishes to you with. It might be better than sandpaper. Why does he have sandpaper on hand? Of course he does. He is playing 4D chess. Flush yourself down. Not very nice to the master of the place. Um, is he? The only thing I can think of is, oh God, beautiful. Not the proudest, Fap. The only thing I can think of to make the sandpaper any better is using toilet water to soften it a little. Sun Wukong? Is that? To compare Gintoki to Buddha. Hmm. You are in this battle together. Quite a coarse grain. I really, really don't think the grandfather and Kentucky is thinking this far ahead, or to make a trap. Really scratches an itch. And so, how is Gintoki going to be compared now? This is a lot darker than. Why is it? uh, these these comparisons are getting out of hand. Hmm. I suppose getting them to actually do it means, you're done. Cool. Can you go get some paper now? Don't awaken any more weird fetishes. And maybe if they just had a really good diet, you wouldn't need to use sandpaper. Also, considering what we've seen Kondo do recently, is wiping the highest of worries he needs to think about. I mean, stuck in that situation, fabric is temporary. Sandpaper, that's permanent. And also, I didn't have a lot of time to record this one, but I was urged on by a certain someone, and yeah, I see why. You're a sick, sick man. Why would anyone be carrying sandpaper around with them? What? I think I've done. I'm done thinking about alternatives. I might be done with Gintama for a while. And while, yes, Gintoki and the old man both somewhat outsmarted the other two, they didn't, did they? Because they are both still stuck, and their only source of respite is bleeding out on the ground. Really? That's all I have to say about this episode. Really? Personally, I think it's in the top 10 episodes of Gintama so far. Where would you place it? The only thing that would top it is if there was a fifth stall and for some reason Elizabeth was in there. But now that that is over, there's more Gintama to come. Hopefully one that would actually get back to the matter at hand. You know, the whole fighting for Otoe storyline. We can hope. If you enjoyed the episode, please let me know. I really, really need it right now. So, leave a like, maybe even a comment down below. And I know I can't think of any reason why you wouldn't. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to make sure you're updated whenever there's a new episode. But for now, you can take a break, or not. It's up to you. But I should see you in the next one. Well, if you want to do your bit to make sure I am never caught in the same situation with a lack of toilet paper, well, I'm not actually sure how you could help with that, but you could instead head over onto my Patreon, which at least keeps my channel running. So, almost as good. Anyway, Florida Taku, Sal, Raywin, Aegis TR, Dynamite 1997, Louis Almanza, Aisha M, Danny Chui, Daniel Jorgensen, ASD, Shiwan, and everyone else, I have to thank you once again, even if you haven't helped out in any bathroom issues.